Okay, guys, welcome to the writing sprints. And I know we had to restart that and do it over again. Welcome to anybody who is watching this on a replay. And if you're here live, we had a whole lot of technical difficulties, which is not a surprise because technology is not my friend. But we're getting started now. And today, what we're going to do is have a few sprints. And just before I get to that, I'm going to take a second just to post that this is on this stream, not on the other one. So hopefully everybody that was there before can see that and knows that we are now live in this writing sprint. I'm really sorry if you had trouble getting in as well because it made me restart the whole thing all over again. So one of the things that I'd like to do today is to also have a live Q&A in between our sprints. So what we're going to write for like 10 minutes and see what we can get done then in those 10 minutes. And then afterwards, we're going to do some Q&A. So while I get this set up and let everybody know, you guys can do an extra sprint. You're excited about that. And I'm just going to play a little bit of music and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and nice to see you today, Mo. I know that a couple of others were in the first version that just went sideways. I have no idea why. It wouldn't let me see anything or hear anything. So I had to restart the whole broadcast and I'll have to edit what's up there for the live sprint so that we don't look completely inept. Even though I feel inept every single time I do this, I actually looked at other streaming software. It was way more difficult to comprehend, and my learning curve is only so big. So thank you for being here. And what we're going to do in between, like I said, is some writing Q&A. If you guys have any questions, if not, I'll just talk. And then at the end, I have a little announcement to share with you guys and something special that we're going to offer now at Writing Compelling Fiction so that you guys have even more access to the resources that you need. So, what I would like to do is to get started on our first sprint, which will be 10 minutes. And I'm working again on the book that I do on Fridays, although I didn't do it this past Friday. I've just run out of time in my weeks. And I'm hoping to be having a session on it this Friday so that I can show you guys how far I've gotten, especially with these writing sprints. So, hi, Heather. Nice to see you here. And oh, Miss Dougal Dog, nice to see you. Thank you. And I'm really sorry about the bumps that we had in actually StreamYard. I don't I don't know of my pay grade. Anyways, let's get started on our first sprint because everything is better after we write, right? I think so. So we'll start that and we'll go from there. Okay. So I was a little disconcerted on that first one because I was still all discombobulated by the whole StreamYard mess there. And I'm sorry, Half-Mo, that you keep getting kicked off. I have no idea. You're not your tech person. That's a different channel entirely. So did like 363 words in that, which wasn't as much as I was hoping to do, but I did get some done. So how did you guys do? And what questions or what things are you struggling with your writing? Because that would really help me to direct what I talk about with the channel and everything towards you guys. Oh, 408. Awesome job, Heather. Awesome. That's really great. And more than me. It's really good. One of the things I wanted to tell you is that I've got a class coming up. I just have to edit it. I filmed it. I just have to edit it. So hopefully next week, the class will be on my YouTube channel. And it's basically going to be an overview of whether you know if you have enough for just an idea or for a book and how you decide that in the common elements of really strong plots. So that's something that a lot of people struggle with. I was just talking to a writer yesterday or the day before yesterday, and she was talking about how she struggles with getting rejected and how her books aren't like not quite getting there with the agent and editors that she's submitting to. And 99% of the time I told her it is an internal plot problem. So I will also be doing an internal plot class down the road because that's something that everybody struggles with. Right now there's some videos out there on internal plot on my channel. So if you want to know more about that, I encourage you to look that up. There's also a couple of videos on plot twists, and I took the Mega Millions and used that as a potential plot twist idea for you guys on one of the shorts that I have. And I also have some motivation hacks for when you're feeling like discouraged or you don't want to write or you're thinking that this is just a waste of your time. Because I know that I go through those feelings myself all the time. So awesome job, you guys. Let's do another one. Let's go for another 10 minutes and then we'll talk some more after that. All right, here comes some music. Okay, I worked on two different sections, so I'm not quite sure how many words I have. I'm hoping you guys got lots done in there before we have our third and final writing sprint. And we can do this again on Thursday if that works for everybody. Hoping again. I know I promised no technical issues, lots of them. I may just need to have a tech person here to make sure I go live without a problem. This is always fun, and I'm excited to work on the book. And as I told you guys last week, one of my tips is to sort of, get the bullet points of the plot down first so that I have something there to work with. Great job, Heather. Um, and this time I only had like 5 minutes before this started because I was doing some client work before the live stream that gave me very rough bullet points. And then I realized when I got in there this second time that I didn't have quite enough to work with. So I needed a little bit more. Awesome, Wendy. She's working on her second chapter, and I'm glad that Half a Mo is going to come back on Thursday. And I know there's more than just the people that participate in the chat, and plus there's people that watch on the replay. So I appreciate every single one of you being here. So we can do the special announcement after we do one more writing sprint. So just 10 more minutes, and then I'll tell you guys. And well, for my tech guy, half of Mo can't see anybody else's comments. I don't know what's going wrong with StreamYard today. I will try to fix it by Thursday. Um, anyways, so we're going to do one more sprint and have a little bit more music again. And then I'll come back and tell you guys what's going on at Writing Compelling Fiction this week. All right, good luck. Dokie, guys, that is it. That was our last writing sprint. And again, I worked between two different sections and I was looking something up at the same time. So I'm not quite sure where I ended up. But I think I got pretty far for what I wanted to do today. And half a mo mostly planning. Yes, I agree with the being organized part because I wasn't that organized and it took me a while to get my bearings. So let me share with you what we're doing. And I don't could probably share my screen. I'm a little afraid to, but I'm going to drop this into the chat and then try to share my screen. We have launched a community for writing compelling fiction, which I just popped into the chat. And anybody that's a subscriber gets access to the resources and the masterminds, but the people that aren't can still access the newsletter and lots of other things in there. We're going to be adding to it as we go. We literally just launched it like this afternoon. And so we're going to start filling it up with resources and stuff for you guys so you have lots more to do. I was thinking I would do like a split screen thing, but I don't even know how to do that to show you guys what it is. And it says I can present, share screen. Let's try to do that. Let's see if we can share my screen. Select window or screen. Um, yes. So, anyways, we are launching that now, and I'm not seeing the screen that I need to share because I have about 752 screens open as always. And that's pretty much par for the course for me, as I have a lot of screens open because that reminds me to keep doing my work. But we're going to have these all kinds of things there, and if there's something that you don't see, then let me know. So I encourage you to go over there and check it out and see what we're starting to build. And I'm sorry, Linda, that you can't hear. I don't think I'm muted. I'm not muted. It might be your headphones. So check it out and see what you think and let me know. We'll come do another live stream on Thursday at 1 o'clock, at 4 o'clock. I'm sorry, Thursday at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I will post that and oh, hopefully, let's cross our fingers, have zero technical difficulties this time around. That would be fantastic. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for coming. And I appreciate every single one of you. And I will see you Thursday at 4 o'clock.